Wow, my eyebrows have turned up for this video. Me and my eyebrows are gonna give you some travel tips that I wish I'd known when I had started traveling. First one, the first one that I always fail at, probably because I'm an entitled white girl who thinks they can go anywhere, is checking the visa regulations of the country you're going to. Every single time I've been to the US, just like this trip, I have almost forgotten to apply for my ESTA. And ESTA is a really simple form and application process you need to go through before entering the US, even if you're going for like 5 hours. It takes 72 hours to get approved, and you can't check in for your flight without one. It's super simple to do, it's just that I usually go to countries where you don't need that, so it's something that I always forget to consider. Unless you've done something weird in the past or fucked with America in some way, you should be fine, but you need to do it. Other countries, so when I've been to Egypt, I had to get loads of like shots, so make sure if you're going to somewhere that you haven't been before that you've checked that out. The second thing, when you're getting on your bloody flight, for the love of all humans everywhere, put all your liquids in a bag. Put all your liquids in a bag. Put all your liquids in a plastic bag before queuing up for security. The temptation is to pack it with everything else and make sure it fits on nicely with the other toiletries. No, these things always remain in this bag, away from everything else, and always at the top of my bag. I nearly missed my flight yesterday because so many adults in the queue before me had put things in 2 bags, not put them in a bag at all, not done it properly, and I was just like, grown-ups, am I right? Things that might not immediately stick out to you as liquids but do count as liquids: deodorant, foundation, toothpaste, and the thing that I always almost forget, contact lenses. Contact lenses, if you use disposable contact lenses, they have water in them. You have to put them in. And yes, you are only allowed 1 bag of liquids. That's called science. Lots of adults are trying to get 3, just because they put them all in bags, they thought they could take 3 bags, and I was getting in a Lord of the Flies style mood, I swear to God. Next thing, never count on being able to charge your stuff. This is the first time I've ever been abroad where somebody else has paid for my hotel, and I'm so excited that it has these USB chargers. Oh my god! But in all my years of traveling, I've never seen that, and I've depended on this. When I first started traveling, I started getting a plug for each country I went to, and then I realized that that was ineffective, and I got this little baby, which I love. So in the front, you can put a US plug. So in the front, you can put your UK plug, or I think other plugs in there as well. And in the back, you can either put a US plug, a European plug, or fave, a UK plug, and you can assemble them or disassemble them as necessary. They're really lightweight. I have one on me at all times when I'm traveling, and don't wait to get to the place that you're going to buy one because they'll be really expensive. Get them in the place that you live and get them so they adapt to every country. The next thing is layers. Outside of my window right now, I can see snow. It's no joke. But outside of my window, it is frosting, and I was not expecting that. I usually travel with not very much. At the moment, I've got a 19-litre rucksack with me, which didn't leave room for many jumpers. So a saving grace that I actually bought when I used to work at Coventry Cathedral, and it was freezing, an M&S thermal vest that rolls up really tiny. You look like a really fly grandma, but it's a really versatile way of keeping warm and not taking up much room in your bag. Even if you're going to a hot country, you never know when you're going to get stuck somewhere with an insane amount of aircon. As a British person, I'm just not used to aircon at all, so I'm like, what the hell is this? And the last piece of advice, because I've spent so many hours in so many random countries wandering around with a paper map, is downloading your map to your phone so you can access it offline. It's really easy on Google Maps. Do it before you go if you want, or do it when you're having your morning coffee in the hotel. I know you can buy data when you're abroad, or you can use it and pay the really expensive fees, but I actually really like being offline when I'm outdoors, and it feels like I'm actually away and having an adventure rather than like still having the same notifications and WhatsApp messages that I always have every day. I think you can also like make little stars on the map so you've already noted where you want to go, though I've never tried that and I'm going to try it now. Those are my 5 tips for traveling. Sorry if I've talked down to you and you were born with a more intelligent mind than me, but these are things that I needed to know 5 years ago. I've been Lena Norms, you have been you, Frog Snug out.